You might have been a little too young when BMF was out. They was getting real money. Real money. Wasn't no killing. Yeah, we gonna get right into it. All right. First off, it's a pleasure and an honor to have one of the members of one of the biggest organizations to come out of the Eastern Hemisphere. One of the biggest. BMF. Pooh Bear, what's going on with you, brother?
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
It's an honor and a privilege to have you down here. A lot of people might not know who you were. You were in the background, you're a little DJ. Tell the people who you are.
Well, you know, I don't really do a lot of interviews because I didn't really have a lot to say. But my name Pooh Bear. You know, I was part of Big Meechin'. I was producer for Big Meechin'. When BMF had the company, so I produced a lot of tracks.
And now, when you were down there working with those guys and doing all that, did it feel wrong? Did it feel like family? How did it feel?
It was definitely family. I really didn't even know what was going on. You know, I thought that it was like a legitimate, genuine record label. You know, and I was just happy to be, you know, just spending money and living good. Cause you know, from the age of like 8 to 10, I was homeless.
I said, wait a minute, wait a minute.
You know, so just them taking me in as family and signing me, I thought it was a beautiful thing. To Meech approached me one day and he was like, yo, listen, Pooh, you know, we all going to jail. You the only one that's not gonna go to jail.
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
What? I was like, what y'all going to jail for? So I was oblivious to all that stuff, and I mean, I'm just glad that I wasn't a part of that.
And now with the music side and having like Blue Da Vinci as like the face of like the music, were you able to like wash the money?
I don't know nothing about washing money. I don't know nothing about any of that stuff. You know, I just know that I was there to make music and produce tracks, and that's what I was doing. You know, I was just producing tracks and making music.
Well, we don't want to get nobody indicted, and we ain't no glad down there.
That what Fifth did with the family and you know, telling Meech's story, because Meech always wanted his story to get out there, so I'm happy for him. I'm glad that they finally got his story out, and when he comes home, you know, he can do something legitimate and move forward. You know?
And now I was gonna get into that with the movie and the series being out and everything. Who would you say you were in the series?
I was not in the series. I didn't travel with them like that when they was throwing money at the clubs and all that stuff. I was strictly always on my grind and producing music. I didn't go to any of the clubs and drink any of the champagne and do none of that stuff there. You know, I've been making music a long time because, you know, at the age of 12, I was with a group called TWC. You know, Together We Chill, and we went platinum. And I've always been into the music. That's why they brought me in to make music.
Okay, so you never was like on that side.
No, I didn't carry guns, drugs, any of that stuff. I didn't do none of that stuff there.
Well, you know, like we said, we don't want to get nobody indicted down, nothing like that. We just want to get like to have somebody down here that was there, like actually around these guys. So how was like Big Meech? Was he like a stern or like fun guy?
Was definitely a fun guy. He was very focused and he always knew what he wanted, and like he knew that prison was the end result, but he was just trying to feed everybody, keep the family up, and just, you know, set a good example. It's terrible that they had to do it in a way that maybe have been detrimental to our own communities, but you know, when you come from nothing at the bottom, you scrape and you scrap and you find any way to get out. So I really don't want nobody to hold that against him, but definitely had a good heart and he was definitely always focused.
And how do you feel about his son now being like a
I'm
star?
happy for him. I'm proud. I'm glad Fifth sent him to acting school and put him where he is. I think that they deserve every accolade they get. You know, forget all the little bullshit arrests you be seeing him catching with. He could be putting foot to ass. You know, because he has that temperament. But I think that I'm happy for him and I wish him the best. Lil Meech, do your thing.
Well, thank you for coming out and talking with us. And we hope, you know, that you got some big things coming up. And
yeah, I've been working ever since, you know. And I wanna close out by saying, you know, and I think Blue Da Vinci should take this advice. If you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Ooh.
Listen, quick public service announcement. Certain portions of this channel and segments are just satire. It's strictly for shit and giggles. So don't get all bent out
Bruh.
of shape. Support the channel. It's just jokes.